peace and love. Let's get into it.
Let's see what song we have next.
What's up, Gozo? Yes, sir! Oh, yeah!
Come on. I want y'all to clap your hands. Put your hands up. Ready? Now shout! Everyone! 1, 2, clap your hands!
Let's get it!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Let's get it! Okay, let's go.
We're about to get into it now. So this is 8TonBall. Oh, Queen says also, take note that Justin is injured that time. The metal straw on his tumbler poked the roof of his mouth, so he got a wound there. No way. Okay, so 8TonBall is composed by Josh. Josh wrote this song. All right, awesome. I love how they're all getting involved and they're all writers. You know, there's nobody slacking, is there? Everybody has a very, very major part to play in the success of this group as a whole, right? It's a real collective, a true collective. Okay. Oh.
Bring it up, breathe in, exhale. Shake them off, no, you don't care.
See, we're breaking all the rules, playing all up with the band, just doing what I want, what I can. Serious. I'm in the city, it's the latest drama. Do my thing, ridiculous game, it's too busy.
Hit him out! Better buy, yeah. Help I can. Gonna make it pop, let's run it up. I made this game.
No way, putting hard to point respect my name. Breaking nights away to change the pace.
I'm thinking about cutting that candy, minding more what you do. It's out here now, well, we lose it.
I've been working for my desire. We roll or die. We on the hype, we moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel the change?
Oh, about to drop there. Wow, voices sounding immaculate here. And I gotta say, like, anybody watching this, any artists who kind of do lip syncing, they're getting massively shown up here because this is a live performance and they are really, really delivering here. And you can hear it. You can hear when they move the mic away a little bit. You can tell that this is all very real and you can just tell full stop. But yeah, it's a masterclass, honestly, for this genre, for this music, the genre of SB19, this whole world. I think that the world of music that SB19 is in, there is a lot of autotune, a lot of lip syncing and that kind of thing going on. I don't want to put down anybody or anything like that, but to see these guys doing it all for real, I think it shows the incredible talent that they have and the fact that they're doing it with the dancing, with the choreography, with all these marks to remember. Remembering lyrics is hard enough, man. Remembering lyrics, trust me, when you're on stage and the adrenaline's in, is hard enough to remember your lines. But to remember your mark, to remember where to stand at each point, to remember when to move out of the way before you accidentally get kicked in the head by a backup dancer, you know, like you really gotta, there's a lot going on here. One thing falls down, it can all go down like dominoes, man. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure, and I think people don't always consider that, just how much pressure they're under to pull this off. So the fact that they do it, and they do it making it look so cool, making it look so effortless, is it's really, really something.
We on the hype, we moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel the change? Break hard.
8TonBall, make them push you down on the ground. 8TonBall, yeah, we break it down. Get it. These money bug on the stuff. These money like some stuff.
Let's break the cabin up to butterfly.
Swerve, swimming around, we swim around. Swerve, falling out, we coming louder.
These money bug on the stuff. These money like some stuff.
Wait, I'm cabin up to butterfly.
This time.
Dumagundong man ang tala, hindi na bibitaw. Tumalon man sa bangin ay isa pa rin sigaw. Let's go!
Better I change, we growing. Delicacy of the stars to be blowing. keeping a honey, I know I'm ready to face it, I'm fussing, we do it.
Get up, hit it down low. Get it when it's here, let's go. Get it round, up it outside, we roll, get ready now, go.
I've been working for my desire. We roll or die. We on die, we move it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel
Let's go,
the
show.
yeah, yeah.
The way they flow between R&B and hip hop is masterful. Like the energy shift. It feels like it should be a massive contrast, but it isn't. It all just works as one cohesive piece of music. It's really, really great production, really great arrangement on how the instrumental guides the direction of the song. That's what helps it flow so well. So the instrumental side of this is very, very impressive. Do any of them play instruments? I don't know. I don't think I've ever asked that, but I'll be interested to know. Choo Choo Express Train says one reactor said he feels bad to whoever performed after SB19 in this ACON because they are tough act to follow. Yeah, how the hell are you going to get on that stage after these guys? How on earth are you going to do that? Creative director in some of their music videos and concerts is Justin. Awesome. So getting involved in other aspects as well, the choreography and Calm says, and Ken and Justin as the styling consultant. They got it all. They're doing it all in-house. I love it. I love it. Rakabal says they always focus on the experience of whoever watches them, hence the 360-degree choreography. Amazing. Choo Choo says, yes, they all play instruments. I'm not surprised. Marianne says, yes, Pablo and Ken play guitar. Amazing. I'll be interested to know how much how much kind of performance they do on the instrumentals and stuff themselves, or I imagine they're also bringing in session musicians as well. I don't know. I'd be intrigued to know. I says if you're going to compose songs, it will be hard without knowing to play any instrument. Yes, it is possible. It is possible. It's not totally impossible. You know, if you have a producer who uses, say, something like Logic Pro or Cubase or whatever DAW they're using, and they're able to write using piano roll, which is more just kind of placing blocks and stuff, you're able to compose music for all instruments and stuff, compose entire songs without actually having the ability to play an instrument. So you have a knowledge of music, and then the physical application, the practical application of music, they're separate things. So these days in the modern world, you can have one without the other. Particularly when it comes to writing music without needing to play an instrument. So as a composer myself, I'm able to, I've learned enough about a lot of like the instruments in an orchestra that I know the octave range of a cello, for instance. I know I wouldn't write something that a cello couldn't play, which is something I used to do when I started. When I was very young, when I started writing, I would write something for an instrument, and the trumpet player would be like, I don't have these notes. You know what I mean? So, like, oh, okay, interesting. So I've realized I had to learn more about the instrument, but you are able to write pieces of music without actually being able to play. So interested to know how much they're playing as instrumentalists plays into the composition of what they write, or do they write more from a producer perspective, which may be more in the studio, more on a screen, kind of writing things out in a piano roll, which is the little blocks and beat mapping and all that kind of thing. So there's lots of different ways to approach music, lots of different ways to compose music, and I'm always fascinated to know what angle different musicians take, because everybody's different. Everybody's totally different. I would imagine with SB19, it's a bit of a mix of everything. I would guess.
My God!
8TonBall, make them push you down on the ground. 8TonBall, break it down, get it back.
You know what about younger stuff? That's what I got sung last night.
Wait, I'm capping, so wanna fly.
Swerve, swing around, we swing around. Swerve, run loud, we coming louder. You know what about younger stuff? That's what about summer star.
Wait,
I'm capping, so what I'm fly. Take time, go up and down. Everything I want is here and more. All I'm saying is we're here now. Yeah, ain't no stopping till it's real now. Yeah. Reaching for the clouds, high up in the air, I see you now.
let's go.
Need a change, need it right now.
8TonBall, make him pushing down on the
Let's go.
8TonBall, yeah, up and break it down.
You ready? Bro, wait, I'm Captain. So what a fly?
Minuman pagkakasta, malakas ang lasta. Wait, I'm Captain. So what a fly? Swag, swing around me, swing around me. Swag, more than loud, we coming louder. Malapaglang basta, basta malakas ang lasta. Wait, I'm Captain. So what a fly?
8TonBall, man, amazing choreography. Love that smile on Pablo there. There's a moment there, because obviously they're putting their kind of faces on in terms of they're doing their performance. They're in their bag, in their characters, you know. But there's a little moment there. You look at Pablo, and he's just like, that was great. Very, very, very real smile there. Wonderful. That was one heck of a performance. Really, really, really special. Sky says Stell is relentless. Yeah. And Choo says, notice how stable their voices are walking up the runway. That's it. It's the perfect choreography of leaving room for breath control to catch your breath, where to sing, where to dance, and having all of them there. You know, all five of them. They're able to pass that around and give each other breathers and stuff, and just orchestrate it all perfectly, so it all comes together, and they're able to do what they do. Rakabel says the cameraman worked hard here. It's an undertaking for the cameraman for sure, with the many cameras. Yeah, it's a lot. Late Bloomer says Stell and Justin choreographed 8TonBall. Stell used to be their main choreographer until they became too busy when they couldn't afford to pay choreographers. Stell literally single-handedly choreographed their dance songs in their earlier days up to Wyatt, W-Y-A-T. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. That was 8TonBall. My first time hearing that song. Like full all the way through. Really, really loved it. Another big one from them.